So I think you and your husband separated in 2009. Did you have both kids?
No, it wasn't 2009. It was 2012.
Oh, 2012. Did you were you with both kids at that time, or did he take one? Or
No, he didn't
okay,
take.
so
For 3 years after we split, I had them myself, and he was not very much around at all.
and outside of the radio stuff, which it doesn't sound like you were making much of anything, if anything, on. Did you have a job at that time? Were you
When
working?
he left, I had no job skills. I had worked at a dental office doing like records and stuff like that. But I started
Hmm.
working at Sears. But I had a little baby. Like I had a young toddler that I had to take care of. So that was hard. So I put him in daycare and was working at Sears for a bit. Um, and then yeah, I was looking for work, but like I said, it was not easy. It was not easy at all. Um, and he had our car, but he took the car. It's really bad.
Hmm.
Um, but then I packed the kids up and moved out of my dad's house because it was just too much. It was getting really toxic. Like my dad was getting really nasty, um, and so I moved to a motel with the kids, waiting on vouchers, or I had vouchers waiting for Section 8 housing to come through. And my husband decided that because we were not in the comfort and like security and stable housing of my dad, like that he should come back to us. So that was amazing for about a month. Oh no, not sorry, not a month, like a week, 2 weeks until he started acting weird again. And this time I went through his phone again and found messages from him and my best friend, between him and my best friend at the time. And he was having an affair with her.
Hmm.
And she was also living in a motel. So he
It
was
was
like
very
that.
similar. Your life runs in cycles. Your birth mother was a heroin addict. You became a heroin addict. You met this guy. Your friends. I don't know if it was your best friend, but it was
She
your
wasn't my
friend.
best friend, no, but I got karma came back and bit me 3 times worse. They say it's tenfold or threefold, but yeah, because I
Yeah.
was actually
So
married.
I have a few more things I wanted to ask you about. Uh, you talk a lot about your current job. I think it's on the
Yeah,
podcast. Seems like you get a lot of material out of that,
yeah.
and I guess that's. I don't even know if you. I mean, you say it on your show. I don't know if you want me to talk about it because
I mean,
I mean,
listen.
I
I end up because I am so
don't know.
candid, and I just don't.
Yeah.
I feel I'm that kind of. And what's stupid is I've actually been stalked. Like I had somebody hire a private investigator and take pictures of me in Indiana when I lived out there for a brief time, from outside of Denny's. I was inside working, serving people, and like there's a picture of me holding my serving tray, walking to a table that was taken from the parking lot of Denny's. And they tweeted that out. Like I've had somebody invade my space, like my real life, to that point.
Mhm.
And yet I'm just, like I said, I'm half fucking retarded. Like I'm so myopic in the sense I live in this like little world that, because I wouldn't do that to somebody, I just don't think anybody's ever going to do that to me, even though it's been done, you know? And I
Right.
like to walk. I walk to work, so I'll stream my walk to work, and my dumbass will be showing fucking street signs, and you know,
Yeah.
so they know exactly where I work. Or like some big thing will happen. Some lady stole an ambulance and drove it through the intersection and crashed it. So what do? I grab my camera, I go outside, and I'm fucking live. I'm recording it, and I post it on my social media, and everybody's like, "Oh, so you work on da 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 da." I'm like,
So I guess that's kind of like you're doing IRL when you're doing those
kind of.
walk streams.
Yeah.
So I know Elisa seems to be doing well with the IRL. Have you given any thought
And
of
I was
doing
doing
more?
that years ago, dude. When I was living,
Well, yeah, yeah,
I did it. I would walk to go get Slurpees, and when Periscope was a thing, and I had a really big following on there. They loved me going to go get Slurpees. I don't know why, um, but yeah, she has success doing that because she has TTS. She has the donate to talk shit.
right.
I think I'd make a killing if I could just figure out how to put donate to talk shit on my streams. The problem is, and I've had people try to help me, and the one time I tried to do it, I was broadcasting my screen, like my actual display. I was
Yeah.
broadcasting what I was doing on YouTube for everybody to see. And like I was typing, I had to log into my Google fucking account, and I always click the fucking show password because I don't want to have to fucking retype it 7 times. And so as I'm typing my fucking password in, it's broadcast to the entire world, you know, like, and so I was like, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do it. Otherwise I could probably hook it up. And I know I have the kind of trolls that would fucking eat that shit up. I'd probably make a good bit of money from doing that.